Welcome to Sage Advice, the podcast where ancient wisdom meets modern science. Here we explore herbal medicine, natural health, and the fascinating ways our bodies are designed to heal and thrive. From the microbiome to medicinal plants, we'll uncover practical insights that help you understand your personal health in a whole new way. I'm Karen Mallinger, the Herb Gal, and I'm so glad you're here. So let's learn, grow, and together, let's get better. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons so you won't miss a thing. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever known someone who seems to eat whatever they want and stay lean, while others do everything right and still struggle with weight? What if the answer isn't just calories, willpower, or exercise, but the microscopic ecosystem living inside your gut? For decades, weight gain was explained mostly by calories in versus calories out. But research over the last 20 years suggests something much more complex is happening inside the gut. Scientists now believe the microbial ecosystem living in our intestines can influence how we absorb calories, store fat, regulate appetite, and control inflammation. Much of this work was pioneered by microbiologist Jeffrey Gordon at Washington University School of Medicine. His experiments revealed something remarkable. In one famous experiment, scientists took gut bacteria from obese mice and transplanted them into germ-free mice, which are raised without microbes. The results were dramatic. Even when eating the same amount of food, the mice that received microbes from obese donors gained significantly more body fat. Later experiments showed the opposite was also true. Microbes from lean donors helped mice remain lean. These findings suggested that metabolism is not just about diet. It is also about microbial ecology. And our metabolism is influenced not only by calories, hormones, and genetics, but also by our microbial ecology. We discussed this a little bit last week, but stop and think about that for just a moment, because this idea changes how we think about weight gain. While science is spending millions of dollars messing with hormones like GLP-1, going back and forth on the calories in, calories out mantra, and generally missing the forest for the trees, couldn't the answer be something much simpler? Let's keep going. There are 4 ways this happens. First, the energy extraction from food. Different gut bacteria extract different amounts of energy from the same food. Some microbes are very efficient at breaking down complex carbohydrates. When they ferment fiber, they produce compounds called short-chain fatty acid. These molecules can supply calories, influence your metabolism, and regulate your fat storage. In some cases, certain microbial communities may extract more calories from identical meals. This is how 2 people eating the exact same food can absorb different amounts of usable energy. Next, appetite and hormone regulation, the natural way. We talked last week about the gut-brain axis and how your gut microbes also communicate with the brain. They influence hormones that regulate hunger and satiety, including ghrelin, which is the hunger hormone, and leptin, which is your satiety hormone, meaning telling you that you're satisfied. Microbial metabolites can signal the body to feel full sooner, crave certain foods, and regulate blood sugar. Some researchers suspect microbiome composition may partly influence sugar cravings and appetite patterns. Number 3, inflammation and metabolic health. An imbalanced microbiome, often called dysbiosis, can trigger low-grade inflammation. This may happen when harmful bacteria fragments enter the bloodstream through a weakened gut barrier. Chronic inflammation has been linked to insulin resistance, metabolic syndrome, and type 2 diabetes. These conditions make it much easier for the body to store fat and much harder for the body to lose it. So in some people, the struggle with weight may not be purely willpower or calories. It may involve metabolic inflammation driven by the gut ecosystem. One consistent finding across many studies, people with greater microbial diversity tend to have a healthier metabolism, lower levels of inflammation, and improved weight regulation. Conversely, low diversity microbiomes are often associated with, you guessed it, processed food diets, repeated antibiotic use, low fiber intake, and chronic stress. A diverse microbiome appears to create a more stable metabolic environment. That's good news. Okay, Karen, enough with the science. How do we fix it? Oh, I am so glad you asked. Research suggests several lifestyle factors strongly influence microbial balance. First, fiber and plant diversity. This means a diet rich in plant foods that feeds beneficial microbes. Number 2, fermented foods like yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, and kimchi provide living microbes. Number 3, polyphenol-rich herbs and plants because they contain compounds that beneficial microbes thrive on. Examples would be green tea, turmeric, and cinnamon. Number 4, adequate sleep and stress management. I know I have harped on this until we're all blue in the face. But the more science studies this, the more they find out that these simple practices that our grandparents lived by have merit. We know that stress hormones influence microbial balance. Stress produces cortisol. Cortisol increases insulin in the body, and we all know where that leads. Number 5, avoiding unnecessary antibiotics because these medications can disrupt your microbial diversity, sometime for years. Let's do a reframe here. Many people struggling with weight blame themselves. You don't have enough willpower. You're just lazy. You need to exercise more. We've all heard the criticisms, and they're cruel. But microbiome research offers a more compassionate perspective. What we are seeing is that body weight is not just a matter of willpower. It's also a reflection of the complex ecosystem living inside us. A healthy weight is not only about eating less, it's also about cultivating the internal ecosystem that regulates metabolism. And when that system is out of balance, willpower is just not enough. However, when the ecosystem becomes healthier, metabolism often improves naturally. This is where herbal medicine fits in beautifully. Many herbs act as prebiotics, metabolic regulators, and microbiome modulators. Examples would include burdock, dandelion, cinnamon, and fenugreek. These plants support digestion, blood sugar balance, and microbial diversity, which means they support the metabolic terrain. This is not rocket science, folks. For those struggling with weight, there are natural, safe ways to deal with it. I can guide you through coaching and customized meal plans. If you're looking for a quick fix, they are out there, but the consequences could be devastating to you. And that is the last thing I want. I'll leave you with the KISS acronym. Keep it simple, silly. Start now with healthy food, good hydration, stress management, and quality sleep. And let's get better. I'm heading to the mountains for a few weeks to work on my own stress management. So there will be no podcast for the next 3 weeks as I spend time with hubby Mike and my son Christopher in beautiful Colorado. The sun shines 320 days a year there, so I'm going to be making lots of vitamin D. In the meantime, I'll still be checking in on Facebook and offering tips and insights to help you stay healthy the natural way and to get better. For my followers and friends in Colorado, I will be bringing my Zyto with me. So if you're interested in a session, you can book that online at herbgal.org/offerings or give me a call at 719-726-8002 so I can get you on the schedule. In the meantime, you are all so special to me. So please take time to take care of yourselves. The weather's getting nicer, so go out and walk, breathe, and take some time just for you. Remember, even the creator of the universe took a day off. Be well, everybody.